I want to start by saying I don't think this collab is a very good fit for Dead by Daylight. It'd be a better collab for Fortnite, honestly, but I keep seeing it show up in collab discussions for people saying that they don't want it, so somebody has to be suggesting it, right? I only did this because I thought it would be a fun challenge to try to make these characters fit into Dead by Daylight. You would have to make the characters 3D models, and you might have to alter their appearance a little, but they could definitely do it. To avoid doing a sequel to this video, I'll be making 2 killers and 4 survivors. Our first killer is Alistair, known as the Radio Demon. His power, named Overlord Tentacle, allows him to place a tentacle, similar to how the Knight places his guards. It will linger for 10 seconds, and smack any survivor who steps in its little circle, causing a damage state. He has 3 perks: It's a Deal, Better with a Smile, and Radio Host. It's a Deal triggers when you hit a generator, causing green skill checks to trigger on all other active generators. If a survivor hits this skill check, the generator will be blocked for 40, 50, 60 seconds. The quote is, "So it's a deal then?" Better with a Smile activates when you get hit by your 6th, 5th, 4th pallet. When hit, the pallet shatters, granting a faster recovery and an extended lunge that lasts for 20 seconds. The quote is, "Smile, my dear, you know you're never fully dressed without one." Radio Host, once activated, will let you inflict deep wound on whoever you're chasing, but this will give them 5% haze when you do this. This perk also has an 80, 70, 60 second cooldown. The quote is, "Radio isn't dead, but it is ending this broadcast." The next killer is Vox. His killer name would be the Omega. If you know, you know. His power, named Vox Tech Guarantee, spawns 12 Vox Tech cameras around the map. At will, Vox can look through these cameras with a screen that appears at the bottom of your screen. You can cycle through the cameras with the E and R keys. E moves it forwards, R moves it backwards. If Vox uses the power button, all the cameras start glowing, and he can teleport through them, being put at the nearest floor tile. He has 3 perks: the People's Voice, Should Have Stayed Gone, and the Only True God. The People's Voice causes all survivors in a 36-meter range to scream when you damage a generator. This perk has a 60, 55, 50 second cooldown. The quote is, "Hail Vox Populi, the People's Voice." Should Have Stayed Gone exposes the obsession whenever they perform a conspicuous action for 5, 10, 15 seconds. The quote is, "It's been 7 years." The Only True God reveals the survivor's auras for 5, 10, 15 seconds when the exit gates are powered. The quote is, "To shine brighter, brighter than the heavens and the skies above." Moving on to the survivors, we start with Charlie Morningstar with her 3 perks: Hell's Happiest, Princess, and Redeemer. Hell's Happiest lets you heal 30% of the bar upon pressing F. This perk has an 80, 70, 60 second cooldown. The quote is, "Today is going to be a happy day in hell." Princess lets you cheer on the survivors, which will speed up their gen's repair speed by 3% for 3, 4, 5 seconds. The quote is, "I believe that anybody can be redeemed." Redeemer speeds up the time it takes to get a survivor from the dying state into the injured state by 20, 30, 40%. The quote is, "Redemption is possible." The next survivor we have is Lucifer Morningstar. He comes with his 3 perks: Duck, the Morningstar, and Hell's Greatest Dad. Duck lets you throw a rubber duck 5 meters away from wherever you're standing, causing a loud noise notification to appear for the killer. The quote is, "Magic Tastical Backflipping Rubber Duck." The Morningstar grants a 2% speed boost whenever you complete a generator. This perk has an 80, 60, 40 second cooldown. The quote is, "The mortal world is scared to say my name." Hell's Greatest Dad allows you to reveal yourself to the killer when pressing F. This will reveal the killer's aura to you until you turn it off or you get hit. The perk goes on a 100, 80, 60 second cooldown after this. The quote is, "I'll rig the game for you because I'm the ref." Our next survivor is Vaggie. She has 3 perks: Spearwoman, Negotiator, and Resident Fighter. Spearwoman grants a speed boost of 2% when blinding the killer. This perk has a 60, 55, 50 second cooldown. The quote is, "I know your game." Negotiator reveals the killer's aura to you when they kick a generator or break a pallet for 1, 2, 3 seconds. This perk also lengthens other aura reading perks by 3 seconds. The quote is, "We didn't pick this fight, but it's here now." Resident Fighter lets you avoid getting deep wounded when taking a protection hit, but your aura will be revealed to the killer for 20, 15, 10 seconds afterwards. The quote is, "Let's give it up for not dying, love not dying." The last survivor is a bit of a curveball, but she's my favorite, so that means the next up we have Velvet. Her 3 perks are Backbone, Influencer, and Fashionista. Backbone lets you kick the killer, applying deep wound to them. If they do not heal themselves, they will be stunned for 5 seconds. This perk has an 80, 60, 40 second cooldown. The quote is, "I will do nothing less than what I please." Influencer lets you take a selfie. Whoever you take the selfie with gets their strats marks removed for 5, 6, 7 seconds. This perk has a 60-second cooldown. The quote is, "It's giving tacky, but I can make it work." Fashionista gains you 3, 4, 5 seconds of endurance when the endgame collapse starts. The quote is, "This outfit is worth 10 of you." Now that we have done the characters, we can move on to the cosmetics. I don't really have a format for this, like the other ones, because, well, we don't really have a thing like this. So I'm going to be giving every character a couple outfits each because somebody doesn't change their outfits enough. Starting with Alistair, we have his Season 1 suit as his default. Next, we have the outfit he wears when he's going to visit Rosie in Season 2. After that, we have his human form, which will also be his last outfit. Moving on, Vox starts with his blue suit as his default, getting his white suit from Season 2 for his next outfit. Then I thought it would be really funny if he had his underwear as a cosmetic, since ideally none of the sets would be linked, so you could have him in his normal suit, but then he'd be running around without pants. I think this would be amazing, actually. And next he gets his black suit that he wears during the finale of Season 2. I would say we need more Season 2 reps, but that'd be disingenuous because most of the cosmetics we have are from Season 2. So, next we have his human form, our favorite cult leader himself. Trust him with your baptism, or whatever he was talking about during Brighter. I was not paying attention, I was eating a sandwich. On to the survivors, we have Charlie. Her default is her Season 1 red suit. After that, she gets her pilot outfit. While similar to her other outfit, there are differences. After that, we have the outfit she wears during the finale of Season 1 and the outfit she wears during the finale of Season 2. They are separate cosmetics, I just thought it made more sense to lump them all together. Just mash them together like potatoes. Next, we have her father, Lucifer. His default is his white suit, followed by that outfit he wears during the finale of Season 1, most prominently during the last song of Season 1. And to end off his cosmetics, we have the sweater he wears during Season 2. I really wish this guy wore more outfits. After, we have Vaggie. Her default would be Season 1's outfit, followed by her pilot outfit. Same explanation as Charlie's. Followed by that gala outfit she wears at the end of Season 2. She will be the only character to have a legendary skin, and the legendary character would be Lute. With no mask. You don't get no maskless style. Lastly, Velvet has 18 different outfits throughout the 2 seasons, and likely more to come in the other seasons. That means I have many to choose from. So I'll have to limit myself and not have 10 outfits for one character that would probably be the worst selling out of the rest, logically. Her default is her Season 1 outfit, the one she wears during Respectless. Or at least I think she wears it during Respectless. Anyway, next we have her suit from partway through Season 2, followed by her witch outfit, because it's real cool. Her final outfit will be the one from the first song in Season 2. You know, the one where she goes snip, snip, snip. Iridescent add-ons. Starting with Alistair, we have Iridescent Gift for Rosie and Iridescent Broken Staff. For Vox, we have Iridescent Broken Heart Glasses and Iridescent Torn Shark Fin. For Charlie, we have Iridescent Voicemails to Mom and Iridescent Hotel Key. For Lucifer, we have Iridescent Wedding Ring and Iridescent Morningstar Family Picture. For Vaggie, we have Iridescent Angelic Spirit and Iridescent Kiki, that cat. Finally, for Velvet, we have Iridescent Broken Money Shot and Iridescent Torn Mothwing. After all that, I finally ran out of ideas, so until next time, friends.